What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your ThoughtLoad Thursday. I'm your host, Tyler, and today we're going to be talking about a topic that I experienced earlier this week, and that is what is a part of everybody's life journey, and that's dealing with disappointment. So I played in the Ohio Mid-Am golf tournament. 2-day event, Monday and Tuesday. Worked decently hard up until that point. Got some good practice in. Had some good rounds over the last 2 months, and felt really confident, prepared, and did not have the A game, the B game, or the C game. Did not show up on Monday, and which was tough to deal with. And Tuesday came back, played pretty solid, had one bad hole, and here we are. So something I put a lot of emphasis on during the year, preparing for this, wanting to do well, and showing up and not doing well, just led to just disappointed. I wasn't angry, I wasn't mad or anything. Just that feeling of disappointment. And so I wanted to bring that to you guys here today for ThoughtLoad. And so let's get into it. So disappointment, right? It's an inevitable part of life. And while it can be challenging at times, it also provides opportunities for growth and resilience. So how can we navigate the waters of disappointment and come out stronger on the other side? First thing we got to do is understand disappointment. So to effectively deal with disappointment, it's important to understand exactly what it is. So disappointment often, it arises when our expectations don't align with reality. Whether it's a missed opportunity, an unmet goal, or possibly a setback, the gap between what we hoped for and what actually happens can trigger a wide range of emotions. And so step 2 there is allowing yourself to feel. It's okay to feel disappointed. Honestly, giving yourself the permission to experience the emotion of disappointment is a really important step towards healing it. When we suppress or we deny feelings, it just prolongs the process, right? So instead, if we acknowledge our disappointment and we allow ourselves to process it, we can move through it much faster. So once we realize that, it takes a little bit of a perspective shift next. So one effective way to cope with disappointment is just by shifting how we're looking at it. So if we look at the situation as a learning opportunity rather than a failure, we can ask ourselves, what can I learn from this experience? How can I use this setback to grow and to improve? So embracing that growth mindset can help turn disappointment into a catalyst for our development. And that's something I can clearly feel now, like I have a much greater desire and drive to work harder, to get better, to learn some new things about my golf game and how I can get it better through experiencing the disappointment. You might not have that opportunity if you do okay, like you go out there and you excel to a high level, but maybe you just don't quite make the cut, or you don't quite hit the bar that was set out either by you or somebody else. And so it is a little bit of a failure, but you went out there and performed. You might not have the same growth mindset or the same desire to improve had it not been just a complete catastrophic failure, right? So it's important to have that growth mindset and to look at it as a learning opportunity. And as with most things, seeking support is always beneficial. And you don't have to go through your disappointment alone. You can reach out to friends, family, other trusted people who can provide support and listening ear. Sometimes just sharing those feelings with someone else can really give you some extra relief, that it's you're getting it off your chest, you're getting it out, and can help you with that perspective shift. So moving forward, now that we've acknowledged the feelings that we do have, we've changed our perspective, and we have sought a little bit of support. It's time to focus on moving forward. So you need to set new goals. You want to adjust your expectations and take proactive steps to overcome the obstacles that initially led to that disappointment. And lastly, self-care and resilience. Practicing self-care is essential during times that we're experiencing disappointment. Engaging in activities that bring us joy, exercising regularly, prioritizing just your mental well-being are all extremely important pieces. Developing the resilience is going to take time, but each disappointment that you overcome contributes to your emotional strength. So when you go out, just using my personal example, you go out, you have high expectations, you're feeling confident, you don't perform, you get disappointed. Maybe it takes a week to really completely filter that out or whatnot. Next time around, maybe it only takes 5 days. Maybe it only takes 3 days. Maybe it takes a few hours once you acknowledge, shift your perspective, and move forward. So you're building that muscle of resilience. So as I close today and wrap up, just remember that disappointment, it's a natural part of life. We're all going to experience it, but it's how we respond to it is what really matters. By acknowledging the feelings that we have, shifting our perspectives, seeking that support, and practicing our own self-care, we can transform disappointment into a stepping stone towards growth and success. Thanks everybody for tuning in to this week's ThoughtLoad. We'll catch you next time for another great episode. And as always, begin the duel, win the day.